And today we're reacting to Everyone is Turning on India Love. Y'all know me, I'm not in the business of cooking these women, bro, but you know, we call it how it is and we see what's going on. And at the end of the day, this is all their own doing. We had to make sure they are accountable for their actions. This is all their own doing. They have not been doing things that would, I guess, make them last longer in the industry, and twerking and showing breast and being looked at as a symbol. I think it just doesn't last that long. You gotta have a little bit more to you. Let's get to the video.
So it seems like everyone is turning on India Love, and honestly, from my view, it's unfair. I think there's a stark contrast between the treatment women on Twitch receive versus men, and if we're being honest, that's because of misogyny. I'm not even saying I'm an India fan, and if I'm being honest, she is a little annoying, but I'm not heartless. I'm not gonna dogpile her, and seeing the words being said about her, I just knew I had to speak on it, and I'm not gonna lie, let me get some water, bro. God damn. As soon as a nigga wanna speak, my mouth wanna start getting dry, but I ain't even gonna yap for real. You already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's start. Comment for the algorithm. Now, this entire thing started because India Love recently spoke about wanting to turn her life around.
My heart, but I really desire like my own family, and to be a wife, and to have a home, and to be like the best mom and the best family member to my entire family. And once you desire something, it's on you to make that shift in your behavior and in your circumstances and in
The time is done. I don't want to do these things anymore, which is how you're supposed to be, you know. And she, I think India has done a great job of not making herself out to just look like this, like little grimy, dirty net, you know, like the ones we be seeing. Somebody. Now, this would also have to be a change in how the human that she is. She would have to shift the person. She always is talking about how she want to do something different or whatever, but because she did that with the streaming thing, just ultimately. But anyway, when you start making decisions like that, there's real sacrifices that need to get made, right? Real sacrifices. And you can say that you want that. Them sacrifices can be hard. Maybe she really does and she switches on. Who am I to say she don't want to do it? You feel me? I don't give a damn about it. She probably, she might want to. No matter to me.
Your self-discipline. So that's what I've really been working on these last couple months. I've really been self-disciplined in a lot of different areas. I've been fasting in certain areas in my life.
One thing about her, I guess you are on the internet, but some of these things you don't really talk about. You just do it. You know what I'm saying? But she's on the internet. You know, when you do a certain type of content, then it's probably gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine if I was streaming all the time, when I just start streaming, I'll be telling y'all about my life and what I got going on. So I'm not mad at it, actually.
I have been really getting closer to God and showing God and talking to Him, but also showing Him in my actions that I'm serious about, you know, trying to be more and do different. And I've been seeing results in like my self-discipline.
And y'all already know India Love is one of those influencer women with an extensive dating history.
That, and she be like, little, like she be like mean a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From the clips, she like be mean sometimes.
Now, obviously, I do think India is a pass around, but the thing with me is that I keep it consistent. I think a lot of these male streamers are pass arounds too, and that's really the crux of the issue. I feel like people are being overly disrespectful to India because they think due to her past, she's not allowed to want better or to change. People have been dismissing her desire.
She can. It's just funny though. It's like, you live a certain way, you move a certain way for so long, especially publicly. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, oh, but not like these changes. It's kind of funny now.
Desires for more outside of being sexualized on the internet because she's done it to herself for a long time. But it's starting to get weird because how are you going to clown someone for being in these sexualized environments? But when she expresses her desire to be more than that, it's also a problem. And then you have these people try to hold her down. And on top of that,
the nigga don't believe her. Don't believe her. We just don't. It's like, I guess the motherfucker just don't believe her, bro. I think that's
We're not gonna act like women in the industry aren't facing the constant pressure of being sexualized, especially when the men are overly freaked out. But I will say, recently she did slip up, and it is kind of bad.
You see me? I see you. I'm doing my damn thing. Look, 25. I got 25. Ain't fucking with me. Yeah,
Come on. Sorry, I'm just giving you a hug, sorry.
I know. I can't believe I got
My goodness, he loves it.
He ran 5K up to 40 dimes.
Oh my!
Just in there.
Can't keep his hands off this one.
I like you.
Loves the game.
Break right now? Is it break right now?
What's the bet? Break.
Like I said, this clip is very crazy. She got a married man all over her body.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. Oh, damn. Goodness gracious. I mean, also, this is more so his fault though. He doing all of this, like, you feel me? Oh, let me count. He doing the most here. This is kind of on him though.
Michael Phelps is definitely.
Oh, that's Mike Phelps. Oh my God, bro, I didn't even peep. That boy Michael Phelps was like, man, hold on, man. Mike. Alright.
This clip is very crazy. She got a married man all over her body. Michael Phelps is definitely married. And with her talking about wanting to change and how she wants to settle down and be married, this just isn't the type of stuff you want to be out here doing.
That wasn't crazy as what I thought it was gonna be. It was really Buddy. It was really Mike's fault.
Especially not on camera. It is very crazy. But I will say the standards that niggas are trying to hold her to are just very unrealistic. People seen this clip and cooked her because she said she want to be married, and they're bringing up how DDG is a cuck and how much of a hoe India is.
Damn.
But let's be honest, those two aren't together, and DDG is literally freaked out and be overly going himself. The dating show of doom, cough cough. That dude is literally a girl content merchant, but nobody be on his head. I did find a tweet calling this out, and guess what the response was? Nigga, you gay? And later in the video, I'll talk more about.
Yo, oh my God, the internet is crazy, fool. The internet is so crazy. Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information, so I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement, and once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
But I'm gonna chill for a second because I do want to focus on India for right now. I also want to mention India did take some questionable photos. The thumbnail is actually a photo.
You feel me? Like, it be stuff like this. It's stuff like this, like when you be saying like, nigga want to change and I want to do XYZ, it's like, this is why nobody can take stuff like that serious. You can't take this serious. This is gonna be titled something different. India Love wants to get married now. Something like that. Wants to stop thotting and get married now. It's like, what is one supposed to think? You're not consistent.
That India took that day, or I guess that night. It's her on the ground, and I don't really have to explain what she's doing. And obviously, I think this photo is very weird, but that's just my opinion. That doesn't mean she deserves hate for it. And she was actually on Discord, and she not only explained the situation that happened with Michael Phelps, but she was also thanking her supporters for supporting her amidst this hate campaign, which I think that's an adequate way of describing what's happening to her right now.
Wisdom, fill myself up with God.
Oh my God.
Get back on my path, repent, you know, put some holy oil on myself and try again. You know, I failed.
Okay, all right. I mean, yeah, but you doing, like, Yeah, I guess and people on this path when they're like, "Hey, I really want to do right," but you gotta like really like when this comes up, you gotta do however. I don't know what the answer. Like she's very religious. Whatever the response is supposed to be, she's supposed to like at least show a little bit of resistance. Like you on the goddamn knees and repent and get back and try again. It's like, bro, if you're not ready to do what you do, and when you really gonna commit, this is why nobody stunning it. It just don't take it serious, and that's why you laugh. People laugh whenever you hear motherfuckers say, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to. I want to get right with God, and I want to do X, Y, Z, and woo wop de bam."
Never said I was a role model or anything. I'm just trying.
Right.
I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying.
Shout out to you.
With that comes, trial and error, and I'm finally okay with my mistakes and like everything being at the forefront. I got too comfortable and kept drinking at the table. As soon as I got up from that poker table, y'all, I was spinning. And as soon as I got up and was done, everybody wanted to take pictures, do interviews. I don't remember nothing. I blacked out. I was a functioning blackout. But again, that's my fault. It's nobody's fault but mine. I'm not. I was very hard on myself, but I also turned it into a lesson and let it fuel me. And now I'm putting myself on punishment. I'm gonna get real strict. I'm not drinking no tequila. If I have to drink at all, it'll be wine.
Now, a lot of people were criticizing her for using God and even compared it to Jay Cinco. But to me, I take it as she's taking accountability. She acknowledges that she has a drinking problem and that she's not going to drink. People think she's using the whole blackout thing as an excuse, but to me, it's just her being consciously aware that when she drinks, she's liable to doing stupid shit, hence why she doesn't want to drink. But it's like I've been saying, people are holding India to standards that are just not fair. They don't even hold DDG to these heights. And
I think that's because DDG, if we're comparing the situation, DDG isn't like on this, like, guys, I'm trying to do better. Like, I'm changing my life, guys. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the bunch of girl freaked out content no more. I'm not doing that. And then an hour later, guy who's, dancing around with just a thong on. Like, I think that's probably why. That's probably the situation. She just tell you, boom. If she was standing like, man, that's how I'm living. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm this, that, and the third. Nobody's stunned it. It's like seeing India. That's what she do. But when you come through, this is why it's kind of better, especially if you're an influencer of some sort, and you have some type of celebrity behind that. To just, what plans do you have? Keep it on the top. Okay, I'm trying to get better at God. I'm trying to do this, that, and the third. You do these things in silence, real like impactful things to yourself, spiritual things that you have going on. If you want to mention and praise the Lord, like I just thank God every day that I do this, that, and the third. And I thank God that He continues to bless me. But when you're saying you want to change your life and make these really big things, and you got all these eyes on you, and this is the unfortunate part about being an influencer, because regular people typically, they don't have to go through the same amount of heat, maybe within their family. They'll be like, I thought you said you was gone, but that's it. But you also decide to be an influencer, so take what comes with it. Probably should just say, I think I'm going to keep my very intimate things on the tuck.
This leads them to hating. Like when they first posted that photo of her on the ground with the drink, the way it was framed is meant to intentionally incite hate, in my opinion at least. It's literally clip season saying India loved called DDG her life partner a week ago. Is that not meant to farm hate on her? You already have these people with this vitriol towards her because she said she was changing her life around, but then you have that? Mind you, DDG himself be overly going, but I'll get to it when I get to it. I also seen a post hating on her for dancing in the club. And let me just read this for you. I think India is sent to humble DDG. Like it's nowhere you post this with all that changes talk and God talk, lol. Now, number one.
Come on, though. Twerking in the club, like you doing like, and it's just the things she's saying, the conviction she's saying with like I don't know what the perfect Christian look like. I don't know. It's just Like, if that's how you living, you know what I'm saying, and you're saying it's just it just don't align, and that's why it's comical. That's all.
You had a spelling mistake. I think you meant to say it's no way you post this. But number two, what do you mean India Love got sent to?
People on the internet don't play about spelling mistakes or mistakes, period. My editor accidentally messed up the ad yesterday. Oh my God. The amount of y'all that said, hey, this is wrong, bro, this messed up, or like say a spelling mistake happens again. It's not me. My editor, he does my thumbnails as well, and he graduated with like a 1.0 GPA. He bottom of the class, so sometimes he messes up, but it's like, it's something so, like, you would have thought when he spells, you would have thought if he accidentally spelled dog DGO, the rest of the video was ruined. The way people do not mess with grammatical errors on the internet. They do not play. It's crazy.
Humble DDG. It's just like, oh my goodness. Shorty is literally dancing in the club. And like I said, I'm not even a fan of India, but I just think some of this is ludicrous. You have these random individuals riding DDG so hard that they can't see that their goat literally engages in the same behavior that India Love has exhibited, which is doing stuff outside a relationship when they're not even in a relationship. Because let's keep it real, her and DDG are not official. Yeah, they be close, but they're not dating. Because if they were really dating, would DDG be doing the dating show of doom? But I'm getting ahead of myself. I even found this screenshot.
Look at how he was living when he was dating Shorty. When he was dating his girl, his BM. It was a much different piece of content. What
I think is a DM with a dude saying F India, and you would think she's the devil herself. Christ. The way niggas are hating. And just quick little parasocial talk. It's kind of like my video I was just saying. These are unstable individuals, bro. These people are extremely unstable. Going out of your way to say this about someone who doesn't know you exist.
Don't know you, that ain't did nothing like evil or demonic. Like, you would have thought she said she did something horrible. India, it's not that deep. It's not. It's just again, like I said, it's just funny to see. It's funny to laugh at, like, wow, yeah, Shorty did just say that, but it's not on my mind. I'm not in Discord talking about niggas gonna have your dirty ass in MLT pimp India. Keep trolling, boy. Jesus Christ.
For someone that doesn't know you exist, psychotic. Not to mention, I seen people posting this chart of India's past relationships and the men she's been with. But when I see this, I'm just thinking about DDG. So let's talk about him real quick. Y'all remember the dating show of doom? I keep referencing it. It was DDG's whole content idea where he got all these girls to do freaked out stuff, put them in very sexual outfits, and then had them compete for his love. Imagine if India did that. This man literally had 20 girls compete for his affection, but when India hit a little 1-2, she tripping. Now I will say, both DDG and India farmed the Parasocials, so that part is on them. I just talked about that. When you farm these unstable individuals, when you cultivate these communities, they will turn on you. But that doesn't change the fact that it is crazy to go out of your way to hate on India because she's doing things that a single.
Again, I just don't think he's understanding that, like, it's just two different conversations. Like, Buddy and I over there talking about he changing his life and da da da. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how I'm seeing it. You feel me?
Woman would do. If she was really cuffed by DDG, do you think she would be doing this? No, nigga. So with that being said, all this India hate is just a double standard that I feel is rooted in a lot of misogyny. And I also want to say, just because she announced her desire for change doesn't mean she's perfect. Growth is not linear, and her and DDG are clearly not together. Now, are they close friends who probably share a lot of affection and care about each other? Yeah. Y'all know how these influencers be, bruh. So if you think she's cucking him or she's making him look bad, you need to ask yourself why it's cool for him to set up a girl content game show where the women are basically lusting after him. And I say this as someone who isn't even particularly fond of India. That's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited.
More unemployment today. Lay, I appreciate you. I'm great for y'all, man. We gone. Entity lad, though.